John Kopchinski was a war veteran of the United States Army and the Gulf War. He was later employed as a sales representative in 1992 with the world's largest pharmaceutical corporation, Pfizer. After more than a decade working with Pfizer in 2003 as one of the firm's top sales representatives, he was expected to sell the painkiller drug Bextra. Bextra was a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug helping to reduce substances in the body that caused inflammation, pain, and fever. With many known negative side effects, which included increased risk of heart attacks and strokes, Kopchinski refused to sell the product and publicly expressed his concerns about Bextra's safety. His negative comments about the company's supposed bestseller resulted in his firing from Pfizer. 2003 marked the beginning of the 6-year legal battle Kopchinski would endure, as he was one of the few employees that became very vocal towards drug-producing giant Pfizer and the marketing of the painkiller Bextra.
Other news now, a worldwide class action lawsuit has been filed in Chicago today against pharmaceutical giant Pfizer and its recently pulled painkiller Bextra. This lawsuit accuses Pfizer of failing to warn consumers against the potentially fatal risks of the anti-inflammatory drug.
Kopchinski became aware of the uses and doses Pfizer is trying to prescribe to patients, although they were unapproved by the Food and Drug Administration. With Pfizer trying to get sales representatives to get doctors on board, it didn't sit well with Kopchinski, knowing that the right thing was to speak up as his product was harmful to patients. This was partly due to his service in the Army, where Kopchinski developed a set of moral values that he would carry into his corporate work life. He strongly believed in doing what is ethically necessary, being personally quoted, "In the Army, I was expected to protect people at all costs. And at Pfizer, I was expected to increase all profits at all costs, even when sales meant endangering lives." In 2005, with the help of Erica Kelton of Phillips & Cohen law firm, the Qui-Tam lawsuit under the False Claims Act was filed by Kopchinski in an attempt at bringing justice to the impractical uses and doses of the drug Bextra that went beyond its FDA approval. The lawsuit ended up being the largest healthcare fraud settlement ever and the largest criminal fine ever imposed in the United States, with a total number of settlement of $2.3 billion. In our opinion, Kopchinski took the necessary actions to expose Pfizer's profit-oriented motives, rather than staying in the dark. Those actions helped to inform the people about the negative side effects of using Bextra, which Pfizer did not publicly advertise. Also, due to Kopchinski's actions, it encourages other corporate whistleblowers to come forward with valuable information about fraudulent marketing, as it is truly the only way to find out what is really going on within these companies and what they're not openly expressing. As a result, Bextra was finally withdrawn from the market in 2005.
People who depend on the painkiller Bextra will have to find a new drug. The government ordered it off the market.
Now, Pfizer pulled Bextra off the market last Thursday after the Food and Drug Administration said that medication posed a risk of rare but life-threatening skin reactions.
The administration says the risks outweigh the benefits. So after much debate, Bextra was taken off the market, leaving millions of arthritis patients looking for a new painkiller.
Pfizer had to pay $1.8 billion in September of 2009 to the U.S. government to settle Kopchinski's Qui-Tam lawsuit. Kopchinski also personally received $51.5 million for his involvement in allegations concerning the marketing of Bextra. And finally, Ethisphere, a think tank that focuses on business ethics, corporate social responsibility, anti-corruption, and sustainability, named Kopchinski number 1 on its 2009 list of 100 most influential people in business ethics.